6'2" defenseman. Maybe he can be a useful blue liner for the Maple Leafs moving forward. Because you still got to ice a team next season, Dean. And he could be a decent top 8 defenseman on this team. Yeah, that's being positive about the Leafs.
I highly doubt it, but go ahead.
Don't sneak in.
No, I'm not being honest. I'm not being a jerk.
Okay.
I'm just telling the truth. I highly doubt Tim Erickson is going to be playing on this team next year. If you want a positive, lots of guys are getting a chance to play that will probably never play again in the NHL. So there's good news.
That sounds a little negative to me.
Well, I think that's positive. They're doing people a favor. The rest of the NHL story, though, if you missed it, Edmonton is now officially this little chestnut. Edmonton is now officially eliminated from the playoff picture. 47 points. That'll do for them.
Edmonton, I thought, they can turn it around, but they're a young team.
Second last NHL and just pretty late for them to be eliminated, right? I mean, I would have thought this was news 3-4 weeks ago. It felt like December. You could already pretty much eliminate the Edmonton Oilers because how they were struggling so mightily. When did the Buffalo Sabres get eliminated? Have they been officially eliminated yet? Yeah, I think it was in October or November. Pretty sure that's when they were eliminated. Another good story out of the NHL, Vancouver yesterday won 2-1 against Anaheim. That was first place Anaheim and 5th place Vancouver. I believe it gives them 80 points. And they were tied for 7th with the Jets yesterday. Gives them a little bit of breathing room. And good win for Vancouver, too, especially against a team like the Anaheim Ducks, George. And that's the Canadian teams right in the thick of things, and that's in the West. Right, and Vancouver, Anaheim, Minnesota, if those teams can just hold on, obviously the LA Kings
we're having a series,
just 3 points back, game in hand, but you kind of want the Winnipeg Jets. I think that love affair with them getting back to Winnipeg is kind of worn off, and now those fans at the MTS Center are dying to see some playoff hockey. Yeah, and those white towels again. Right. The whiteout. Bring me the whiteout, which they had no success with ever. No. And even in Phoenix, when they brought it over there, they still sucked in the playoffs. So let's keep that tradition going. Yeah. Nashville finally got off the schneid. They won 2-1 in overtime last night against Arizona. Arizona's good for what ails you when you're a slump buster. They did play, but you know what? They played Montreal really well the other day too. It's not a bad hockey. It was just a really young hockey team, which is surprising because they really stripped that thing down to around the trade deadline. And big story tonight. You can watch it on Sportsnet and Sportsnet 1, 7 p.m. This is a game I'm going to watch. Rangers, Islanders. Max Talbot still playing for the injured Lundqvist. And the Islanders came in here last night and stole 2 points. I believe these teams are tied in the Eastern Conference. Well, the Islanders have 90 points, Rangers 87. The Islanders now tied for the Habs for first place in the Eastern Conference. Although they have 2 games in hand and a monster game as well. The Habs and Lightning battle tonight, Dean, in Montreal. Habs 2 points up on the Lightning for first place in the Atlantic Division. So tons of playoff implications tonight on the frozen water. And who would have thought too that the Islanders in Montreal would be first in the Eastern Conference this late in the season with 15 games left? Right. The Habs were in the Eastern Conference final last year. I don't think that's surprising, especially when you have a guy like. But they weren't at the top of the. No, but the Islanders definitely is surprising. When Gar Snow pulled off that deal for Boychuk and Leddy, that really turned their season around. Yeah. Right before the eve of the season, because teams like the Bruins and the Blackhawks were in some cap danger. Speaking of cap, George. Oh, by the way, Kings tonight desperately need to win Colorado 9 p.m. on Sportsnet as well. So lots of great hockey tonight. Speaking of cap, did you hear what Jerry said yesterday at the Canadian basketball panel thing? Oh, he's very cryptic, Dean. I didn't know what he was talking about. Yeah, he basically said we're going to try and sign Andrew Wiggins when his rookie contract is up in 2 years. He said, in my lifetime, we will see a Canadian. Where is that thing? What did he say exactly? I gotta find it. You got it? Read it for us. Yes, he was at a Canadian Basketball Speakers Forum, and what did he say? There's no doubt in my mind during my time, even if my time is short, there will be a Canadian player on the Toronto Raptors, he continues. Wait, this is when it gets juicy. We all know who he is, but I won't say his name. He might be Canadian. So, of course, he's referring to Andrew Wiggins. It was really good with Minnesota this year. And later he said he's standing by his F. Brooklyn comment. Do you think that the Raptors, because Andrew Wiggins, I believe he's got like it's a weird contract, 6 years, but he's got 2 years.
Yeah,
at like
2021
$5.5
where
million
he can
apiece.
get here. Yeah, 2021 there's a potential.
Can he turn down the club option? No. That's in his 3rd year is the club option. Can he turn that down?
No, I don't think he can. I think 2021 is the year that the Raptors can. And listen, Maple Leaf fans.
You know, a lot of people are jump ahead, like jump into like next 10 years from now.
You know,
It's like,
relevant in 5 years
there's
from now.
people who
Andrew
are
Wiggins, the
relaxed.
Toronto Raptor. Now you're talking. You just gotta wait 5 or 6 years.
Can you imagine if the Raptors said, you know what, we're really going to try and add some Canadian content like Kelly Olynyk or Andrew Wiggins or maybe Bennett kind of gets it together. And Tyler Ennis, who's playing well in Milwaukee. Can you imagine? How great would that be? Hey, Tristan Johnson maybe out of Cleveland.
Yeah, Thompson?
Yeah, Tristan Thompson, pardon me.
And there could be a Tristan Johnson coming up. It'll be a really good basketball.
There is now. I hear he's going to be great.
Tristan. But again, why? Like, how is he not going to get fined for this?
Because he didn't say his name.
Oh, come on. Andrew Diggins.